Hello and welcome guys to Game Week 2 Match 1. We are in the Erangel map on sorry we couldn't record earlier but I think so we are on track and we can see the flight pattern has already taken off. So moving on with the game, we have squad number 6, that is Misfits, as the first squad now in farm area, and the zone has now shifted. The fourth zone has shifted towards the heart eastern flank as well. We can see military base has not been taken control. We can see squad number 11, that is G69 squad, has taken over the quarry area. We can see MNP not moving on. I think that the flight trajectory was not supportive towards the Georgepur North City entrance, but they are widely spread at the moment in the compound of hospital. So we can see Dangthor on the right hand side, Johnson on the left hand side, Deepin on the southern side, surrounded by DK squad, that is the champions of previous map. So DK, we can see Jin, Skull, TK, Fritz, Gotega, and all the rest of the teams are there. So they're currently trying to enter towards the opponent's side, where we can see Hall Squad is also the shots are being fired from the same side. So Hall Squad with uh, Gorgeous, Zegor, Crazewall, Kewal, Stilix is also this. They're currently trying to charge into towards his opponent. Squad number 9 on the same side. Gene TK has low on health, and Gene TK is currently going for the loot. He has not got the loot. Call is also getting the Goteka and Fizz DK. So the Devil Kings are also getting this. This Tibetan team manages to get the first chicken dinner in the previous map in Myanmar, and they are ready to challenge on. Meanwhile, Goteka is nearby the opponent, and Goteka knows there is an opponent, and that is MNP squad on the opposite side. So Johnson trying to currently loot at the moment, but he doesn't know. I don't think so. He knows that there is Goteka in the nearby compound. I guess he had some sense about the opponent. He has spotted Goteka movement, and now Johnson is trying to spray into towards the moment. Goteka is on the opposite side. Now DK squad has to play very well, very strategic, because they manages to get chicken dinner in the previous map. So if they get knocked out early, that will be affect a lot of position in the point table. So let's say of Goteka he's been survived. Johnson doesn't connect shots on Goteka, and Goteka is safe at the moment. So the Red Ranger is safe at the moment. Deepin is also there. On the other side, we can see Dangthor is also looting at the moment. Kazama is also doing the same on the other side. So Kazama has already gone towards the North George area, and Dangthor is also making the same gameplay. So Dangthor currently alone, and we can see whole squad are still in the same compound. Dangthor has to play very safe at the moment in order to survive. MTR and Ella Scott manages to take the favorite spot location, that is in Rozok area, so they are safe. Meanwhile, we can see the shooting range in Severny area taken by the Northeast squad. So Northeast squad currently taken the Cheverny area, and meanwhile Stabler and Kameshki has been now taken by the LC squad, that is the Leaf clan. Meanwhile, yes, Naya has been taken by the members of Sexy, and as we all know that fake squad likes to take their apartments and school area, and they are doing it the same. So they currently no challenge at the moment for fake squad currently taking cruising perfectly, and we have still a squad number 16 squad. Unfortunately, team ER only one player could join us. We have waited for a longer time, but they couldn't join on time. So only one player has joined on team ER. I think so the tournaments has been overlapping, so they couldn't join us. But moving on, we can see now I Love You, BMBKB7, Ramesh OP, and Radhe OP. Radhe OP unfortunately has been knocked on, but three surviving members still from BMB squad looking strong at the moment. So I Love You is there, Ramesh OP is there, I Love You and KB7 is there on the same compound. So they're currently charging out, making sure they are strong. So they are playing very well at the moment. They are making sure that they are ready for challenge. So KB7 and the rest of his teammates are ready. Meanwhile, we can see MF squad, that is the Misfit squads, are in the farm area currently looting, and we can see Dora, Spritz as well. Shed is also there. Meanwhile, NGC squad now trying to play better in this match, because they already had that top. They are the league leaders or the table leaders of game week 1, so they want to hold that top position in game week 2 and in the overall standing as well. So let's see how NGC squad currently taking control of Miltap over, not charged out by any squad, are safe. Meanwhile, we try squad are currently charged in close proximity with squad number 13 and squad number 17. So squad number 13, that is BMB squad and RVD squad on the same compound. Shots are being targeted, but the action is still going strong. RVD now charging up at the moment. BMB in danger. KB7 are all being knocked down. BB7 will be finished by Rick at the moment. I Love You is now all alone. I Love You has to battle in with the RVD squad. RVD now getting ready, trying to charge in. Grenades are being locked by I Love You. I Love You trying to grenade. Two members already know RVD. Now we can see We Try squad are trying to charge it, and all I think so. All I Love You has to do is revive Ramesh OP because they have been cover fired by the member of Vita. No, Vita Strupi manages to get that first kill. Fast VD has been knocked out. RVD in danger. Ramesh OP, let's see how he will strategize now. RVD squad with only one survivor. Ramesh OP has been knocked on. Rick is now having that cold game fit. So cold fit in both the strategy. Now if we tight plays perfectly well, he may get that two kills. He'll manages to get two wipes or two squad wipes. So let's see how we tried squad will strategize in this game. So we can see automatic is there, Laipata is there, Machi is there, Snoopy is also there currently. Reload taking it with M764 automatic trying to charge in, and on the opposite side of the building we have Ramesh OP and I Love You from the BMB clan throwing grenade at the moment. They are trying to run away as much as they can. They are trying to smoke up the vehicle. If they get successful, if they're successful enough to take the vehicle out of this compound, that will be a very good move by BMB squad. But a perfect game from Machi manages to I Love You, but Ramesh OP doesn't have to go back because we'll try to charge in, and that is giving a green signal or knock is a green signal for VTry squad. Now they're charging out to BMB squad. BMB in danger because I think so I Love You goes for the push. Now Ramesh OP will be knocked out, and unfortunately BMB makes a bad mistake, and that is in for BMB squad. BMB takes an early exit from the match. We tried manages to get the kill. Now is drawn for RVD. Now RVD's movement has also been taken in order by We Tried. Now We Tried is trying to charge in towards the next member now with 15 squads still surviving. They are trying to wipe out another squad. We trying to get as much kill as they can with this advantage. So let's see. Unsexy unfortunately has been knocked by Akira. So HNS squad playing very perfectly well. Short manages to get Reaper. Reaper has been knocked down. Now I think so RVD Rick will be challenged out by Machi is trying to charge in towards the member Rachi with that AKM trying to fight in towards RVD. Rick free fire on by Machi manages to get the perfect spray, and with that RVD squad are also wiped out of the game. So two squad back to back wiped out by We Tried, perfectly playing very strategically, no loss of player and 5 kills in their favor. Meanwhile we can see now Unsexy squad are challenging the HNS squad on the Yasnaya Polnia area. So Yasnaya Polnia area currently being targeted by Unsexy squad, and we can see they are trying to engage. Meanwhile Unsexy squad now manages to get star and 7-inch has been finished. Unsexy playing very well at the moment. Soste is also there. Sotse Rat is also the Akira has been removed. Now answer this short location has been told. Rat is taking perfect cover. Meanwhile we can see Arima is also taking a perfect cover behind the building. So 2v3 situation. Sotse has been knocked down by the member Shroud. Shroud is taking the revenge. Kasuda is also there from the left flanking from the red. Arima has been spotted. 2 knocked in favor of Unsexy at the moment. Now Rat is trying to charge in towards the 2v1 situation. Let's see how Rat will play. Rat is trying to take as much advantage as they can, taking TPP at the moment. Monotov has been knocked down by Uzi spray. Doesn't control. On the left hand flank from Asudo. Kasuda makes a perfect plan, taking cover of the broken wall, taking the small cover, and he manages to finish off HNS squad. And with that HNS squad takes the 13th position for the game. I guess that's 14th position for the game, and Unsexy manages to get a squad wipe with 2 casualty down. That is 7-inch and Star has been knocked out early. Now we can see Northeast squad are making their small engagement rotation towards the same player. We can see squad number 11 Thogdi also has to make the rotation, but Thogdi is currently rotating on the inside the safe zone. Ella clings. Meanwhile rest of his team is that is Finzo and Ganta is making for a long rotation going for that loot, and DK squad also has to do the same from the hospital area. Hall squad and MNP guys are currently inside the same area making the same rotation, but let's see how squad if they will try to challenge all the members of MNP guys are cruising off with the forward spot again. And as we said, all squad will try to take advantage of the people who are moving on from the vehicle, and they're trying to spray in as much as they can. We can see Ziogo trying to charge into trying to spray in towards MNP, but MNP are safe. Ziogo with that rate of spray in towards the opponent doesn't get connect on time, but with that I think so. Zegor is trying to loot, holding the compound perfectly well. Let's see if MNP will come back and challenge Howl Scott, but I don't think so. They will move away from the pattern. The rotation is looking safe at the moment. They will try to rotate towards the shelter area. That is a favorite spring location, but no, we can see the breach fight can be expected from squad number 6 and squad number 7. So Misfits versus NGC guys are engagement going strong inside the breach area. I think so. They are in the same compound, and we can see now NJC Dawn is trying to charge in towards the opponent, and Misfits Dora is there on the opposite side of the Winky Spirits is also there. Mama trying to throw a perfect monotop, but I think so. Dora has a perfect cover behind the blue container and the broken one. Meanwhile, we can see Kid is on the opposite side. Now Dora is being charged off by the member of NGC Mama. NGC Mama, oh my god, that was a tap shot. Unfortunately, that is not enough, and Dawn has caught that MK14, and NGC Dawn manages to get finish off one member of Misfits. Misfits members has been knocked on, but the rest of the team is that is Spirit, Ashit, Azar is also there in the nearest compound. Now Kid is trying to hold out the compound in the nearest. He's trying to drive in as much as he can. I think so. He has seen the location of the rest of the teammates of the Misfits. Now they're trying to charge in. Kid is trying to charge in at the moment. He's currently trying to lead on the member, but Greed is throwing grenade at the moment, so both of them are ready. One grenade launched by Greed. Let's see if this connect perfectly. It was connecting, but it doesn't affect a lot of health of opponent. Meanwhile, we can see now Mama is trying to spray into us Misfits from the longer range with that AKM and red dot, and this looks like very strong move, but Spirit manages to get. Greed has been knocked on. I think so. Mama has to make that move. Kid is also making that moving already inside the broken room, making sure that they hold the compound perfectly well. Meanwhile, Misfit Spirits is making the rotation. I think so. Spirits movement can be spotted, but I think so. Kid was unfortunately very late to spray in towards Spirits. So Spirit is safe at the moment, holding the compound. The squad house already taken. Now Greed is slowly making that entry towards. I think so. Member, but Kid manages to get Zawal. Zawal has been knocked out. What a perfect grenade by NGC Kid. Now NGC Kid manages to get a perfect grenade, and he's going to revive his opponent. Meanwhile, rest of his teammates, Mama is trying to charge in towards the opponent. Mama is trying to get one member down. Now Mama is trying to charge in towards the next member, and let's see if he can get the last member. That is Misfits. Spirits are now in danger. 1v1 charge going on at the moment. Two member already now. Zawal knocked down with a grenade. Perfect grenade from Kid. Now MGC knows that there is only one player, and he is trying to charge in as much as he can. Meanwhile, let's see Misfits taking advantage of the landscape and the compound and the building as much as he can. But I think the NGC Mama will lead the entry figure of the game. That is NGC Mama. Pre-fire spray going on at the moment, making sure he makes the entry very well. And Dawn is also leading the charge. I think the Greed is leading the charge now at the moment. Greed is on the opposite side. Greed is currently in FPP mode, trying to find out the member. Kid is also doing the same, but he has not spotted Misfits. Spirit is in perfect cover. He doesn't know. I think so they have spotted now. Spirits are being targeted. Spirit trying to. So Creed has been spotted, but a perfect shot from Mama NJC Dawn with that MK14. What a silencer gun. He doesn't even hurt the sound of his dead, and with that NJC Dawn manages to finish off Misfit squad, and with that 4 kills in backpack of NJC manages to wipe out Misfit squad, and I think so Misfit squad takes the 13th position. So 12 teams still surviving, and we still have a lot of battle to be looked forward to. Meanwhile, we can see a drop is now dropping out slowly, and that is drop number 5. So M2 phone and 4x 5.56 military vest, level 3 helmet, level backpack, and med kit and ghillie suit is also there in the backpack. So let's see how they will battle in the moving forward with this game, because a lot of engagement can be expected from both the squad. And I think so MNP will take the loot at the moment. They are looking strong for the contender for the loot, but a battle still going on, and DK manages to get one member. Zone is killing DK members a lot, and they are down to now only one member, only one player, that is Jean. So Jean is the lone survivor. I think so Howler Scott has been out of the game, if I am not mistaken. Yes, Howler Scott, who was holding the compound perfectly, but they manages to get 3 members of DK squad, who were the chicken dinner winners of the previous map, but unfortunately they couldn't take the last member, and Gene DK, who is a very old player has already taken that 4 kills. So as you can see, Gene DK has got that 4 kills for his teammates. So he is currently the top fragger of DK squad, but DK squad has to play very strategically, because if any movement, if any wrong movement, this will affect a lot of the point table, because they manages to get the chicken dinner in the previous map. And if they take any risks in this first second game, they might make some up and down, or some changes in the overall point standing. So there he has to be very civil. Meanwhile, Gene takes all the loot. He's making that late entry inside the bed. We can see now MMP is also making that rotation, but now LC squad is in close proximity with V-Stride squad. V-Stride squad are currently trying to hold the compound inside the lower side of the prison. SKT Fox Rod is currently camping in the prison area from the day start. So that is a favorite spot, very perfect spot, trying to hold the compound of the compound. Meanwhile, Machi is trying to charge in towards the member. Gara is there on the same side. So let's see if the member can get that finish. So this is an interesting movement going on from Team Machi. Machi automatic has been knocked on L. Rivers is trying to make that rotation. Rivers trying to spray in towards the member. Machi low on L. What a beautiful spray by Leaf Clan at the moment. Rivers playing very well at the moment. What a tap in shot. Natsu is also there, but he's still hiding behind the tree at the moment. So that is a perfect cover taken by the members of the LC squad. Meanwhile, Gara is also there, has been knocked on, unfortunately, as we focus him on time, but I think so Wachi manages to get that finish. Now Nasu also low on health. Revolts and Drones OP as the lose two surviving member. He has to make the rotate. Machi's location has been dropped by the Drones. Drones OP is trying to charge in towards Machi. Oh my god, that was a pre-fire going on towards the, oh, that was a bad spray. He's not there on the left hand side. Machi is there, but I think so Natsu is there closer to Drones, and Drones will be there. Meanwhile, we can see now Scoopy is trying to flanking from the left, and I think so Drones OP knows that there is a movement going on from the left hand side. Shots are being fired, but I think so he will be overpowered by the member of V-Try squad. I think so Revolts will be the lone survivor at the moment of Leaf Clan. So let's see how Revolts will play. Revolts still holding TPP at the moment, hiding behind the compound. He's making sure that he is safe. So let's see if Revolts can get that finish over the members of the squad, and this will be an interesting engagement yet to see. So let's hope he makes it to the end. But we can see now Revolts falling back at the moment, trying to say, I think so the information has been given by IGL that you are only a solo player, and we at least I think so there are lots of squad, and he is playing safe at the moment. So that is a very good strategy used by LC squad, taking advantage, or taking good game sense of the environment, making sure that he doesn't make any stupid moves at the moment. But BMB squad with that SK4 of SKT member currently making that entry. So he's a lone player. BMB manages to get second position on the previous map. So if they tries to get at least top 3 position in this game, that will be a good points for them in the overall standing. They might get the top 3 position. So who knows how BMB sorry, not BMB, sorry, Team ER will play. Meanwhile, the zone has now shifted towards the southern side, and we can see a lot of rotation going on at the moment. NGC has a drop in the same by compound, but we have not focused in this game, and that is the Northeast squad, the new squad that has joined. Unfortunately, they are going for the BRDM technique on Northeast squad, currently being revived. So I think so one member has been knocked on, but Lone Boy will be revived by Frank at the moment. Amis is also there on the same compound taking TPP at the moment. Frank is now taking the BRDM. BRDM is a very good vehicle in this situation, in this map, because as you can see, there is a river or the ocean in between the in between the zone. So they can always take that BRDM inside the ocean, and they can play the DRDM gameplay. So DM is a very good strategy used by North Esports. Let's see how well they will utilize moving as we move forward inside the game. We can see Frank is also there, Amis is also there, Lone Boy is also there, and Ghost as always is also there in the same compound. So this will be an interesting engagement to be seen in favor. Currently Northeast squad are holding the compound. So let's see how Northeast team Ghost will make that gameplay. Focusing back to G69 squad, where we have Thokti. So top 10 teams are not yet decided at the moment. Zone number 3 is about to be strinked on 20 minutes inside the game. We still have 33 players and 11 teams. So 11 teams and 33 players, guys. This is a very strong start. So let's see how Thogdi and his teammates IGL Thogdi G6 of G69 Ghanta 23 Bounty Finzo is also there with Ella Cleans, and we can see on the opposite side that is DK Jin is also there. The lone survivor making sure that his team gets entry towards the top 10 position. So let's see how Jin will play. Jin is currently in open and this is a bad situation for Jin. So let's see how Jin will try to strategize as he move forward with the game, because he is in a tricky situation. He doesn't have a lot of compounds, so he's trying to take as much advantage as he can with the zone. And let's see if that is enough for Jin DK. Meanwhile, we can see G69 squad in the nearest compound, so if he tries to enter, there will be a lot of bloodbath, I think so. Let's see if he can clutch in with this 4 blood, but it looks unlikely for one player to charge in the rest of the 4 players and kill, because currently G69 has the advantage of this compound. So Jin has to play very safe at the moment. On the other side, we can see now Ella squad with Ella Assassin low on her, bleeding slowly. Where is Assassin? Assassin is being bleeding slowly, still inside the zone, I think. So zone, oh my god, Ella Assassin is having some network issue and he is still inside the zone, and I think so that zone will kill him a lot. Meanwhile, Gorka 2 has been knocked out. MTR Steve is there on the opposite side. Assassin knocked by the zone, and we can see Hope now challenging of his teammates. So we are focusing back to MTR Hope. MTR Hope is there on the same side, so MTR Hope has to play it safe at the moment. So let's see MTR Hope how he will strategize as he moves forward inside the game. Meanwhile, we can see Gorka has been revived. MTR Hope and Steve is also ready to charge in towards the Ella squad. They are ready to battle, but they have to make that entry. But we still have 11 teams, guys, are still fighting, and now I think so. Wolf squad is Team ER is making that entry towards squad number 10, and that is a Wolf squad member, I guess. Squad number 10, that is, I think, the Leaf Clan squad. So solo v solo players are now interacting with each other. So both solo players in the same compound, and this cannot be scripted, guys. This is a solo player from each squad. So 1v1 situation. This is a golden opportunity to get at least one kill for his teammates. So let's see how Leaf and Team ER SKT Foxtrot will play with the opponent. So but I think so opponent Leaf, I spotted the member. So SKT versus revolts going on at the moment. Leaf versus Team ER. So Fox is trying to hold the movement of the player at the moment, and this will be a strange movement because it's a 1v1 situation. So I think so both squad are playing very strategic. They don't know how many members are there in the opposite squad, so they are expecting at least 2 to 3 members. So they're not expecting 1v1 situation. So this is a tricky situation. Meanwhile, we can see now MTR Hope is making the entry towards the same compound, and oh no, they tries to move on the left hand side, but Revolts manages to get Foxtrot, and with that Team E manages to take only 11th position, and Leaf Clan Revolts manages to get 1 kill for his teammate, and 1v1 situation currently in favor of Team Leaf Clan, but Leaf Clan has to make that entry. But MTR Hope now takes the perfect advantage, and he knows there's a squad in the opposite compound. He's trying to take that buggy. Sprays are being fired towards Revolts. MTR gets a perfect knock, and Hope manages to get that 1 kill. Meanwhile, Ella Gorka has been knocked out by Vitra are knocking up players at the moment. Gunta has been knocked on by Northeast players playing very well at the moment. We try Snoopy is also there. Cleans manages. Emis has been knocked out. Northeast guys and danger. MNP taking advantage of that fight, trying to make sure they have a perfect cover. Meanwhile, Northeast squad are in open. They can take that BRDM. Fail for the BRDM technique. They are holding the BRDM as well as the Vega. Smoke cover has been drawn. Now MNP squad in the nearest compound trying to charge in towards his opponent, and this will be an interesting engagement to be seen from MNP guys. 7 squad are there, so 25 players still alive. So we are inside the top 10 zone, guys. So MMP as usual takes the top 10 position, and they're now trying to charge in. All 4 surviving members of MMP guys are ready to challenge. Meanwhile, Unsexy Kasudo is also there. The rest of the members are there on the same side, and let's see how they will battle. Meanwhile, we can see now Unsexy NJC Fake and Automatic. We tried Automatic is also there. Meanwhile, Northeast squad is also there on the same compound. So Northeast squad, let's see how they will start. The 4 kills already in favor of Northeast squad, looking strong at the moment. Meanwhile, on the other side, we can see now we try Snoopy is trying to spray into us. Northeast. Northeast are still in open, and all the squad are holding the compound very well. Automatic, unfortunately, has been knocked out with that perfect AWM shot. Now, Automatic will be revived on time, but shots are targeted from both sides. Now, MMP trying to spray into us. Northeast. Northeast has to make that entry towards the players. So, this is a very tricky situation for the members of Northeast, because Northeast still in open, has to challenge for the battle, and at least they can take the BRDM or do get any some kind of strategy. I hope they have to make that entry towards the safe zone, because zone number 5 is now slowly shrinking. Only 5 seconds for the zone to shrink, and this will be a long move for Northeast, guys. Let's see if they might be successful. But NJC currently holding the compound inside the safe zone, and on the other side we can see now Unsexy squad is trying to spray in towards the member of Ayla squad. Fake squad is also there in the nearby compound, so all 7 teams playing perfectly well. Mama is trying to shot find that car 98 shot was opponent, but we can see the Northeast is taking a long rotation from the left hand part, taking that BRDM. So this is a very good strategy used by Northeast squad. So he's trying to take that a long rotation. I don't think so Northeast MNP will know them, but I hope and NGC will also miss out on Northeast squad. So on this squad taking has a very good sense of the landscape, I guess, because they know where the regions are in the advantage, and they took perfect advantage of the regions and tries to make that good rotation inside the safe zone via taking the advantage of all those regions. And Northeast, I think so, they read the landscape of Erangel perfectly well, because they are now ready to challenge of the opponents in the member. We can see now we tried Snoopy is also there, we tried Machi, Automatic, Laipata, and Snoopy is also there in the nearest compound. They are trying to charge in towards his opponent, so they are ready to engage the opponent and the team. Meanwhile, we can see now we tried squad as first for 24 players are alive, 7 teams still surviving, guys. This will be an interesting engagement yet to be seen from we all the members of this team. NGC squad are there on the opposite side. We can see NGC dot is making their rotation, slow rotation in currently with NGC members. So on the other side we can see MNP squad are there, so 7 teams still inside, 28 minutes inside the zone. Zone number 6 is about to be shrink down. Meanwhile, on the other side we have one focus Fake squad, where Fake squad Koto has been knocked on. Greece is also there, Zugzi is there, also there, and Kutch Wave is also reviving Koto at the moment. Meanwhile, Greece manages to get Ela Gorka. Ela squad now in danger, trying to fight it with that Ela squad. MTR Hope now is the lone survivor at the moment. MTR Hope of Ela squad trying to rush in towards his opponent. Clutch Wave is also there, trying to hold the compound as well. Meanwhile, on the left hand side we can see there is one more squad that is unsexy. So Fake Grease has been knocked on by the zone. MTR trying to charge in towards Clutch Wave. Clutch Wave has been knocked on, but MTR drop shot look for perfect cover, but Clutch Wave is there to finish off the rest of his Ella squad. Ella squad has been wiped. Koto has been knocked out towards the zone. Clutch Wave has to apply that first aid kit as fast as he can. He has to take the vehicle to make that entry towards the safe zone. Let's see if Clutch Wave can make that entry. Unsexy unfortunately has been finished off by the member of Scape, but Clutch Wave low on health. I don't think so he will survive. Zuxi has already made that entry towards the safe side, and Fake squad hopes are still alive with Fake Zuxi. Meanwhile, Neo squad, Northeast squad, all members are done. NGC are trying to throw as much grenade, trying to launch in towards his opponent. And NGC squad are holding the cup building perfectly well. They are not inside the safe zone at the moment. All of them are outside, so a lot of fights can be taken. MNP are also trying to charge in towards NGC, guys, at the moment. Mama is there on the northern side of the compound. Sprays have been connected. Dangthor has been spotted, but the water spray for a fact by towards NGC Mama. NGC Mama has to play very well, because he has to play safe. Meanwhile, we try squad are in the other side of the compound. So NGC squad currently being sandwiched by both Manipuri squad. So the Nepali gaming community are at the center of both we tried and MNP, guys, and they are the center. So I think so Mama Creed Don has to take care of both the squad, and they are divided at the moment. This gives perfect opportunity for Fake Zuxi to make the slow entry. So we can see 3 teams are in the same compound, but Fake Zuxi is already make that entry towards the same side. So we can see now Kid has been knocked on. Kid currently being on the other side. Dawn has been knocked, Creed has been knocked on. Dawn is making sure that he is safe. Green match, Creed is also there on the safe. Grenades are being launched, or a lot of charging going on at the moment. Yeah, BRDM has been destroyed. MNP making the slow entry towards the members now, and Greed and Mama currently being charged on by MNP squad. Meanwhile, on the other side, we can see Dawn is currently reviving, but VTRAT squad is also there trying to charge in towards the opponent. But let's see how VTRAT and NGC currently makes a revenge, and we can see Dangthor managed to get out. Dawn has been knocked on. Kazama is trying to charge in. Now all the squad are inside the blue zone. A lot of battle, a lot of engagement going on. Shots are being targeted. Mama is trying to find in towards the MNP guys. MNP guys, two members already now. Shots are being fired inside the member. NGC manages to get the finish over the MNP guys. MNP has been finished. One of VTRAT takes advantage. VTRAT manages to get the member now. Kid has been finished. Unfortunately, the zone kills down the member of NGC guys, and NGC has been taken down, and VTRAT manages to get the second place. So VTRAT managed to get the chicken dinner in the second match of game week 2. GG, well played to VTRAT squad, getting the chicken dinner on the second match. Second position taken by NGC, great. Third position taken by MNP squad. So that is the top 3 position. MNP guys are making sure they are consistent in the position of top 3. So a lot of changes in the position from the first match towards the second match, and only one we could see on the same consistent performance that of MNP guys. But well played to VTRAT squad from Manipur. NGC, the Nepali gaming community, coming back once again, and MNP guys taking the third position. What a lot of a lot of action in the last stages. Blue zone battle going strong at the end, and fake squad, who was a solo player, I think so, that was Zaxi, manages to take his team towards 4th position. So with that, we come to an end. GG, well played guys. Thank you all. Make sure you like and subscribe, and do share the stream as well.